Hey everybody, welcome back. Thought I would do a recent finds video. Went to an estate sale over the weekend and it was a really good one. There was lots of military stuff there, and it drew a crowd, that's for sure. The basement was pretty much full of stuff. Everything from World War One, World War Two, Korean War, Vietnam. It was a little bit of everything. It was a really good one, but things went fast. Even though their prices were a little on the higher end, a little bit frustrating. The people running the sale, I don't think they really knew what they had. They would just, when you asked about a price, they would just Google it and say, yeah, this is what I want for it. So, not really what it's being sold for, not even necessarily what the correct item is. So, but still, regardless, I was still able to find quite a few nice things. So, we'll go ahead and get started. I ended up finding just a whole bunch of World War One books here. Um, these are pretty neat. All military, United States Army. This is a book on Manual of Arms, caliber 45 and 30. The book's not in the greatest condition. It's okay for its age, but lots of neat information in here. So thought that was pretty neat. On the infantry, here's another one, 1914. Sanitary troops. Again, and there's some old cursive writing in here. Looks like a lieutenant, maybe. Frank J. I don't know, Bronhart, possibly. So this one's in much better shape, but just lots of good information, neat stuff. You could spend hours just going over it. It's got bugle calls in there. So thought that was kind of neat. Several different techniques, loading a litter. But very interesting, very cool. Each one of these books were, I think I got them for like $2 a piece, so I didn't really want to pass them up. Thought that was fair. Another sanitations one. This one's kind of cool on field artillery. Again, 1917. But yep, just thought I'd make a neat addition to my World War One collection, which I don't have a lot of, but it's slowly growing. This one's got a little map in there. That's kind of neat. So all kinds, everything you could probably know in World War One artillery. Just neat little diagrams too. Proper sight for shooting a pistol. And so, what else has it got here? Got one on the infantry, 1917. So, Manual of the Bayonet. But so yeah, definitely wanted to pick those up for $2 each. And Rules of Land Warfare. Just loads of information. So those are cool. A couple other ones. These are all World War II. Well, this one actually, this one's actually Servicemen at Prayer. Or these Servicemen at Prayer. I think this one is Vietnam era. It looks like there was a, where did I see that? Oh, yeah. So copyright 1966, but there is another date, 1908. So maybe at some point. But it's really cool. Just, yeah, a book on just all kinds of individual little prayers. Gratitude to God for work and leisure, for the church, for the brotherhood, the thankful heart. So, yeah, I thought that was kind of neat. Decent little book there. This one was kind of cool. Combat Lessons. This one's dated, I think it was 1945 in the back. It's got some neat illustrations in here. Mortar suggestions. Thought that was pretty neat. But definitely no love lost for the Japanese in this one. They don't hold back. As you can see, it's but understandable for the time. So thought that was neat. Another one here on U.S. Army. This one's just has a lot of, it says 53 action pictures for the U.S. Army. But it all goes on with the pack. But yeah, just a lot of neat photos and information. It's kind of falling apart a little bit, so, but thought that was still neat. This is another good one here. Japanese Ground and Air Forces. This one was 1942. It's not really focusing, but again, just a bunch of information, cool pictures, tanks, the whole bit, just everything you can imagine, all kinds of neat pictures, photographs. So yeah, thought that was cool. Move along here. I got this World War I magazine pouch. Thought that was cool. And let's see, I think this, when I did my research, I believe it to be World War I, although I couldn't find any dates on it. It's for a Webley revolver, a British Webley. But yeah, seems to be original. I did a little research. It was common for it had a strap that comes up, and they would typically cut that off and just put this on their belt loop. So, but I'll see what else here. These, I think, were, to the best of my knowledge, original cigarettes from World War II. They don't seem to be reproductions. They still smell of cigarettes. Still have the cellophane on it. So I could not find a date anywhere, but I don't know. They look to be legit. So I picked them up, thought they were pretty cool. Here's another one. Now this one I did find that it says up here on these Philip Morris cigarettes, it says over 100 years, established over 100 years. I guess if it says established over 90 years, that puts it in the World War II era. If it says 100 years like this, is post World War II, like 1949. So just after. So still a neat piece. It'll display well. I'll still display it with my World War II items, but yeah, as far as I know, they're both original. So I got those for like $10 each. What else here? We can move on to I ended up finding this is a really good deal, a World War I ammunition belt with all the pouches, and here it's stamped 19, looks like 18 mils, but really good condition. And it also had the extra pouch on the back for the bandage, the medical kit. So yeah, really great shape. All the snaps are intact. But thought that was a really nice find. So I got that for $5. if you can believe it. Here's another one I got for $5. This is a World War I grenade vest, I guess. And then on the back it says, it does have the date, 1918. You know, it's funny too, because I had just purchased, you know, one of these. I did an unboxing, and what it was this lower half of pouches. So what I ended up getting in that unboxing, I didn't realize that. I should have done my research. I might have kind of got burned on it, but it was promoted as being, you know, a unique, one-of-a-kind item that was, you know, they didn't make many of those, these lower half ones. Well, all it was just one of these double row pouches that were cut. It was just cut in half, like right here, and they advertised it as being a, I don't know, a more rare item, you know, hardly produced or whatever. But you know, I should have done my research and figured that it was just the lower half of one of these double row pouches. But ended up paying more for that one than I did this whole one right here. So, but I guess, you know, it's important to do your research. I didn't, and had I, maybe I would have discovered that it was, you know, wasn't quite what it was advertised to be. But regardless, I ended up, you know, a week later getting a whole one for, you know, a fraction of the cost. This was a kind of a neat piece. Now it isn't US. I believe it could be, I tried to find out about it. I think it's German, but also kind of found a few other sources. But it's just a little field light, and I put batteries in it, and it does work. You can see, and it's neat because it has these little covers that slide up. So, and a red one. It's like a little field light or a little signal light. And then a kind of a blackout one with just a little slot for reading. So I thought that was really cool. Neat piece of military history anyway. But, and then lastly here, I got, this is another non-US, but still, I think it's World War I. It's got some dates on it. Or numbers, I should say. I think that's maybe 1919. A few other numbers, not quite sure. But from what I could tell in my research, it is World War I. It's made out of just this aluminum and leather with these copper rivets. Really good shape. But it's a field saw. And let's see if I can get it out here. It's got these two handles. Here. Let's see. It's in here pretty good. And boy, I tell you, you got to be careful with this one because it is razor sharp. These teeth on here are incredibly sharp. But it does say made in Sweden, so it's Swedish. It's a Swedish handsaw. And so the idea would be to use these wooden dowels as the handles and just pull them back and forth and cut whatever you need to. But I can definitely say with these teeth, I don't know if you can tell, I mean, they are just rugged, they're aggressive, and they're razor sharp. So it would definitely get the job done. But anyways, so... yeah, guys, so that's my my most recent finds from an estate sale, and so I thought I'd share them with you. I think that's about everything I covered. All in all, I think it was a total of $80 I think I spent. A lot of this was bundled together. I think these were, along with the books and the saw and the light. I think those were $50 20, and then 5 and 10. So $80 total. So not too bad. Hoping to get back and check it out again. I think they were going to do it another this upcoming weekend. So if they do, I'll let you guys know what I find. So anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Comment if you see anything on here that I misrepresented or would like to comment on. I'd appreciate any feedback. And until next time, guys, see you later.